tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if it feel the way.
I have no control. I have no control. Don't come running back. Don't come running back. I know you need me. I have no control. I have no control. Don't come running back. Don't come running back. I know you need me.
I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if it feel the way. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if it feel the way. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit.
You gotta hold me. Tell me that you miss me. You gotta hold me. Tell me that you miss me.
shit. I don't wanna talk about it later. It's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games. Don't give a fuck if you feel the way. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit.
You gotta hold me, tell me that you miss me. You gotta hold me, tell me that you miss me. You gotta hold me, tell me that you miss me.
Hey guys, have you missed me? Let's get it started. Welcome back to the stream, y'all. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Cheers. Would I get demonetized for technically having a beverage on stream? I don't know. I don't know. How's the audio, people? How's the video? I have upgraded my internet since the last stream. And let's pray. Let's pray that we're not gonna have any further issues. Got a new modem, upgraded the speed. It's been such a journey. Shout out to A10 or Aton. I'm sorry, I don't remember from last time. Aton and D'Angelo, i.e. Low Country. Thank you guys for sticking with me after all of this time. I did not forget about you this whole time. I swear, whole time I remember you guys from the super chats from last time. Scooby in the chat was goody, was good. But yeah, Aton, Low Country, appreciate you guys for holding me down. I know last time we had some horrible technical issues. Could not get back online for the life of me, just to find out after the fact, maybe like an hour afterwards of like trying, that there were some outages in my area. You know, it was kind of like rainy thunderstorm season. Oddly enough, it's been raining a lot here on the northeast coast. I think maybe the last 2-3 days finally felt like summer, but then it like had a chance of rain, so it's kind of like, is it? Scooby said I sent in a fire beat for this stream. Well, you know what, Scooby can't wait to hear it. I got you guys all marked down. I actually was prepared on time today. I have some of your links already queued up. Okay. And the only reason I still came on like a few minutes late was because my headphones was giving me issues, like the wireless connection. So I had to like bust out a wire. Ugh, so old school. Tweeter, what's good? I know you've been in the chat since like before the stream started. I see you. Mark, what's up? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Let's see. A10 says I sent an IB for this stream. Well, we still gonna listen to it. You're gonna be first up. You and Low Country, the two of you guys are gonna be first up, and then we'll do our traditional first 5 out of the Discord, and then we'll go on over to the submission link. If you haven't already, submit your music. It is free to submit. However, if you want to hear it faster and sooner, baby, it's a $10 super chat to skip the line. And I know y'all got it. If some people found a way to join Timbaland's beat club, ha! You got $10, remember, babe. You got $10. Lyric, what's good? Hey, welcome to stream. I like these Sundays 4 p.m. streams. I'm not gonna hold you. I got mad shit done today. I got mad grown up shit done today. What? Why was I up at 7:30 in the morning washing dishes? I actually emptied out the dishwasher, reloaded it again because that's the life I live. Laundry, cleaned out the whole bathroom, cleaned up the whole kitchen, top, bottom, all the counters. Oh my God. I even got some food going, meal prep, damn near ready to go. But yeah. Scooby says join Timbaland's AI artist and label club. Yeah, for sure. Listen, man. I'd rather listen to y'all beats any day out the week, okay? Cause I know that them what is it? Tears, sweat, and blood that go into it. It's real. Got me a little Cabernet today. I installed a wine rack in my kitchen. Now I just feel like I have to make use of it, right? Drink the wine that's on the wine rack from the wine glasses hanging from the wine rack. Like, let's go. Like, am I a grown up or what? I'm a grown up. Why am I folding laundry literally right now? I have heaps of laundry still left to do, so you better best believe once the stream is over, and it'll be over pretty early tonight. What, 7-ish, right? A couple hours. There's still some time in the evening. Get my life together. How have you guys been since our last stream? I know it's been like a little while. It's been a little while. I know for me, oh my God. Can I tell y'all how I was in like I was like on a TV show? like real cameras, big ass production set. Everybody like backstage yelling into like the little plug-in ear speaker things. Oh my gosh. I was on Turn Your Producer Up. If you guys have not seen that series on YouTube hosted by QP, them videos get like 100,000 views or more. So like, your girl was on there. She was playing her beats and stuff. I didn't win the grand prize. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to say that, but I read the paperwork that they had me sign. It was not an NDA, so I could technically just tell you who won, but that part I won't do. I didn't. If I did, I still technically wouldn't tell you, but there would be signs. There would be signs. Maybe the glass of wine is the sign. Thanks, D'Angelo. Yeah, it was a fantastic experience. We basically was going head to head playing beats, like, you know, kind of like a beat battle, but it's definitely more, I would say it was definitely more hip hop focused. It was not traditional like beat battle where it's just like the instrumental is like full of, you know, production to like really like wow the audience. I felt like it was more so like a beat battle in the sense of like which beat sounds like it could actually be sold to someone for a profit, right? So it's definitely more aimed, I feel like it was more towards like more so aimed at potentially getting like a legitimate placement with like a recording artist of some kind. But yeah, I had a great time. It was very consuming in all types of ways. I traveled back and forth to the city like multiple times throughout the week, and listen, them tolls is no fucking joke. Them tolls between New Jersey and New York, oh my god, okay? First of all, I'm already being told just in my own state. Then I get told again to cross over into New York. Didn't even do nothing. I just walked, right? Technically, you just from here to here, toll. And then they got another toll for that little congestion bullshit that they're doing. And then depending on where the traffic is, when my GPS is sending me back to Jersey, I'm being told again inside New York for a fucking bridge, the Verrazano. Okay? But yeah. It's damn near 160 a day. Just to exist. Just to get there and exist. Not even spending money on food or nothing. Just to exist. But yeah, I did that. So it says, hey, I want to do a feature with you, Neff. Please send me a DM. Send me a DM on Discord. I feel like I'll more than likely see it there more easily. Instagram filters out a lot of shit. So send it to me on Discord. Nightbot is dropping the links to the Discord. So I feel like you're already in there, but if you're not, or if you haven't been like active in it a little bit, just like hit me up through there instead, and we'll talk about that. Aton says, I used to live right next to the George Washington Bridge. I get it. The George Washington Bridge is a mess. I don't think there has ever been a day that the George Washingtons from Jersey into New York was not congested in some type of way. Doesn't matter the time of day. And mind you, during the times where I would even get close to the George Washington, I wasn't even going to New York. I was like in the area where the GWB is. Hey, living right next to it though sounds bananas. Banana nana fofana. That's what that sounds like. But yeah, I've been a little MIA from like the YouTube and making a lot of content, and it's really because of just like a lot of life stuff happening. The filming for the show. For the filming of the show, they literally asked for like 30 beats. Have 30 ready to go. Do I have 30 finished proper beats? That shit made me question, like, am I really a fucking producer? And it's like I am, but it's like I mostly produce for myself. I don't produce for like potentially being placed with like a rapper or a singer, right? Because I feel like at that point, then yeah, you should have like close to 100 beats to just keep going to the next. Because a lot of people, like within like the first 10 seconds, they want to hear something that they like. And if they don't hear something they like within the first 10 seconds, it's like, all right, what else do you got? So yeah, I feel like at that point you should have like a really large archive of beats ready to go. But Neffy, this girl who produces for herself, did I have 30 beats ready to go? Nope. I damn near made 30 beats in 4 days. I made 30 beats in 4 days, so I was losing my fucking mind. But you know, it all worked out. I didn't win, but it all worked out. It was a great learning experience. So yeah, I feel like I've caught up enough for you guys. If any of you guys are in the New York, New Jersey area, I am performing July 19th. I'm opening for a festival in Jersey, Loud Garden Festival. I'll be doing my thing. It's free 99 in Jersey City, Lincoln Park. So, you know, if you're around, if you're in the area, slide through. Yay. I feel like we've done enough catching up. What are you guys up to? I didn't even read y'all messages. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Asan says, I'm the male Tata. Timbo made me. You're gonna make a lot of money and it's not gonna go to you. Male Tata. Let me see. Scooby says, I seen my friend did the beat battle in Canada this year. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna hold you. Don't know if I would do it again. The pressure. The fucking pressure. Oh my God. Like, the pressure. And it's so interesting to see like other producers be in like a TV type environment, because it's like, I feel like in general, if you're really a producer, like you're not a performing artist, like you're pretty like chill, you're reserved, like your music literally does the speaking for you. So to try to see like a lot of boys, you know, they really nonchalant, just try to have more personality for the sake of like the cameras, it looked uncomfortable. And I don't blame them. I'm pretty decent in front of a camera. Even I felt uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because it's not just like this one tiny camera. We're talking like big ass production cameras, cameramen with the big ass headphones on with a little mic, like official shit. Like this was not a cheap production in the least bit. There was money behind this. This was TV set shit, okay? And I was just like, oh my God, I'm like on my first TV set for real. Oh my God, this is so epic. But yeah, it was such a great experience. But yeah, it was interesting to see so many nonchalant people be forced to be chalant. Oh man, I feel like by the time like my episode airs, if you guys see an awkward ass fucking smile the whole time, just that's my PR smile, because I really didn't know what to do with my face. And if I don't do something with my face, I'm gonna have resting bitch face. So you're probably just gonna see me like I don't know how they're gonna edit it to make me come off, right? Because it's like I think it's supposed to be kind of like reality TV-esque, you know, the drama. Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. You guys have been in street with me long enough to know my vibes, but whatever. Toya says, I do more Afro beats and trap now. I like Afro beats. I wanted to learn to do Afro beats. Aton changed his name to Chalant. Oh, wait. No, that's the message. I'm mad silly. The wine's getting to me already. Have I yapped enough, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I usually don't yap this much, but there was just so much to share. If you haven't already, please like the stream. If you are sitting on the outside of the club and you can't get in, subscribe to the channel so that you can get into the club. Yay. All right, we're gonna get into the stream. If you are new here, you don't know how this works, it's always free to submit, but it is a $10 super chat to skip the line. The queue is full this evening, so if your name is not on the list to be played today, you will have to skip the line. So far we have Aton, Low Country. I have your links. You guys will be the first two up. And then my first 5 from Discord, we have Ghosty, Sky's the Limit, Lyric Escalante. I hope I said it right. You are up as well. Scooby, I see you. Mark, I see you. And as far as those who submitted to the submission link, I have a Liger Royal Fluoride. Okay. Parker Flowers, Shank King Kilos. Okay. Free, hold on. This one's spelled quite uniquely. Frequency vibes. If y'all see the spelling on this, frequency. I know we want to be unique, but like sometimes I feel like it's actually more letters in the word frequency. But yeah, frequency vibes. Those are the names that are up on queue. If you did not hear your name mentioned, the queue is full. $10 super chat to skip. Okay, shall we get the stream started? Who is up first? Aton, since you uploaded your music directly into the Discord, we're gonna kick it off with you, and then Low Country, I got you right after because I got the links queued up. But yeah, let's kick off the stream, guys. Aton, you dropped a beat in here. And also, I forgot to mention this part, I will be dropping a poll in the chat. Hot or not, definitely vote. If you did not like what you hear, write it down. Let us know. Give us the critique. We need to know whether you're a producer yourself or just a consumer. If anything, the consumer opinion. I'm very interested to hear that one. So let's take a listen. This one's called Groove 8.0. That's the name I'm going to put in the poll. This one's by Aton.
I never had it, I always wanted, I never needed to revisit. I never thought that I could go wrong. And if you think that maybe you could always blame it, I am the thing. I never thought that I could go wrong. I could have always my way. If you want it, I could always be there today. If you always remember that never was a growing up, 'cause I always remember my name. And I feel like identify. I never really could have mystified. I always established my game. If you always remember that never was a growing up, always established my name. And I never could have been, I never really wanted to be. I can establish my game. I never had it, I always wanted, I never needed to revisit. I never thought that I could go wrong. And if you think that maybe you could always bend it, I have the thing. I never thought that I could go wrong. I could have always my way. If you want it, I could always be there today. If you always remember that never was a growing number, 'cause I always remember my name. And I feel like I identify. I never really could have mystified. I always established my game. If you always remember that never was a growing number, always established my name. And I never could have been, I never really wanted to be. I can establish my name. Can you open your arms to me? 'Cause I wanna be seen. Can you open your arms to me? 'Cause I wanna be seen. Always remember that there was a growing number, 'cause I always remember my name. And I feel like I identify. I never really could have mystified. I always established my game. If you always remember that never was a growing number, always established my name. And I never could have been, I never really wanted to be. I can establish my name.
Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it for a moment. Let me let it play in the background a little bit. I will say, now I know you already prefaced this saying that it's not mixed. I will say there's something happening in the mix. Don't know what the hell it is. It's like I don't know how to explain the quality. It's like somebody who takes like a forgive me. It's kind of like when somebody takes like a plastic bag and they're just like rubbing it together, but like somewhere in the back, but you still hear it. I don't know. There's like something. It's like it's muddy, but it's not muddy in the low end. It's like muddy in the mids and the highs. So I don't know what. I don't know how to explain that. I wouldn't even know how to fucking fix it. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's like I think I have decent mixes, but like fixing mixes, not necessarily my forte, but like it's just like some type of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like over there. D'Angelo says it sounds purposeful. I will agree to disagree. But like in a part like, but like there's a part just now where it dropped down in volume and it was like one instrument playing and it was like gone right here. It's gone. So I was like, I feel like if it's purposeful, would it not just be continuous? Unless it's just something, I don't know. Maybe it was purposely taken out at that part, but I don't like it. Right? I don't like it. The vocals, I don't think the vocals are as bad as you made it seem out to be. Again, you said it's not mixed, so it's like, the vocals, I feel like the vocals are like just like, they just like over there. If anything, I feel like they're next to the paper bag, trying to overpower the paper bag from the back side somewhere. That's how I feel. Wait, Mark, what are you saying? The what? I think there are too many what? Like instruments? Too many mid and high. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. There's just like, it's triggering me. Eitan says, I'm not sure. I don't really know what you're referring to. I would say like, if you can't hear it, then maybe like when you are getting it mixed, I'm sure you're probably just gonna go to like a mix engineer anyway. So like they'll clean it up. They should clean it up. But like I also have like my mixing headphones on anyway, so it just kind of emphasizes that. But I will say that the vocals are not as bad as you tried to make it seem. I think they're fine. I think they're just not mixed. Because I don't feel like they're off key. I think they're kind of fun. They're kind of funky. I think the vocals are fine. They just need to be mixed and like cleaned up. The ending, that little switch at the end. Oh, that was nice. This little part right here. It's almost like a Frank Ocean-y kind of a switch up. Love that. Love that. Those are my critiques. That's what I have. I do still have the poll up, hot or not. Go ahead and vote in that bitch if you haven't already. Mark says too many men. What? In high-end instruments is what I meant to say. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's like a clashing of all of the... Oh. You must be typing for your life, Mark. Too many mid and high-end instruments is what I meant to say. Yeah, there's probably too many mids to highs. And usually when you have that many, you have to like EQ them individually. And probably EQ them maybe a little bit more aggressively than what you normally would, because there's like so many of them happening at the same time. That's really all I got for real. I think in general you're good. We just got to clean up the mix for real. Bring the vocals a little bit forward. I think you might have too much distortion-y type effects on the vocals. I feel like takes away from it a little bit, but I could also hear how that might be a stylistic choice as well, because it's like funky and it's different and it's pretty fun. I feel like this is a fun song. It's fun. It's on set mids. Yeah, that could be for sure. When I mix it, I'll handle that stuff. Fantastic. I am going to clip the poll now, guys, if you don't have anything else to contribute. Tweeta did say I love the switch, and then Lyric also commented and said the bridge is so good. It is so good. And then D'Angelo earlier said this is like modern city pop. Yeah, I think in general the consensus is like we like it, so therefore get it release ready. I would say get it release ready and you're pretty much good to go. Ason says I'm trying to hide behind the effects. Don't hide behind the effects. Unless it's intentional, is meant to like, you know. Oof. All right. I forgot to do the drum roll. Let's do the drum roll. What did y'all vote for? What did y'all vote for? What is it? 71%.
Hard, baby. It's hard. Yay. Oh.
Yay. And then D'Angelo says, get ready for some rapidy rap. Yep, D'Angelo, you are up next. Aton, thank you for submitting. You have a great track in front of you. We just need completion, and you're set to go. Thank you for submitting, and thank you for super chatting from the last stream. Appreciate your patience, absolutely. And then next up we have Low Country. I think this is your link right back here, ready to go. Because your girl, you know, she was proactive. She was proactive before the stream. All right, this one is called Peep the Sunshine, Low Country. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Soon as I step outside, I bring light into the world, peep the sunshine. Wake and bake to save the day, yeah, I'm up now. Niggas scared to be themselves, they got closed eyes. I be on my own time. Niggas scared to be themselves, they got closed eyes. Coffee and a slow grind. Wake and bake to save the day, yeah, I'm up now. Pistol in my car though. Love your life, think twice trying to get close. Soon as I step outside, I bring light into the world, peep the sunshine. A bunch of pocket watching spirits, I ain't with it. Niggas act like I can't crash out any minute. Hey bro, I been scratched out by the state of shit. I think this bitch gon' need some new tenants. I see them leasing out emotions, yeah, they rent it. Month to month affirmations for feeling. But they get mad when the money start acting cold. Shh, nigga, mind your motherfucking business. Crash out, if you with it, crash out. Don't forget to drink your water from the spout. Buckle them on the move, head out. Show these devils what a fucking switch about. A tactician, yeah, I play for every minute. I chew the root every time I get to spit. Say I'm square, you don't know how I'm living. Type shit to say to rally up the cheering. Give them gumption, then you find a way to steer them. Reach one, teach one, get near them. Our young niggas, how we gon' fear them? Robert Smalls in this bitch, commandeer them. I be on my own time. Niggas scared to be themselves, they got closed eyes. Coffee and a slow grind. Wake and bake to save the day, yeah, I'm up now. Pistol in my car door. Love your life, think twice, trying to get close. Soon as I step outside, I bring light into the world, beat the sunshine.
Okay. Can't we talk about it? How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? Ooh, that fade out. That fade out. You know, you just know. You know I hate an abrupt ending. I don't care. I hate an abrupt ending. I don't care who it is. Fantastic fade out. I love it. You know, the fade out is actually reminiscent of, like, I want to say early 2000s, like, music. Like, they had I noticed that a lot of songs from early 2000s, they had like a very long fade out tail at the end of songs. So it's very reminiscent of that. I love it. Just off of that, for real, you kind of won my heart. Like, that's crazy. Just the fact that it wasn't just a lazy chop of an ending, like, because the devil's in the details. Because it's like, if I'm vibing with it for real, like, you can't just fucking, you know what I mean, chop that shit off at the end. That's crazy. I'm gonna leave the poll up a little bit longer. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Let's see. It was some rapidy rap. That I agree. Ason says release ready is the plan, but I have a ways to go. Not to go back on Aton, but Aton, you don't have as much to go as you think you do. It's in your head. Don't think about it. Done is better than perfect. Get it off your hard drive, get out into the world, and move on to the next. You're overthinking it. Boss Kale got a Shoreline Mafia's vibe. Yeah. I really like your choice of instrumental. I know it's a sample of something, but I can't necessarily place my finger on it. But it's very nice. It's a great choice. The mix ain't there, but I think you might already know the mix ain't there. I think for me, I had wrote down, it's really like the low end that's like destroying it. Like the low end isn't mixed, or maybe the low end's too loud. I don't know. The low end is like too much and it's trying to overpower everything else, and it's kind of lacking that balance. But overall, Low Country, I think you have really great songs and productions. I think once you like either lock in with somebody that'll like get it to something that Spotify won't dock your fucking volume for, I think you'll be fine. I don't know. Do you, Low Country, you're in the chat. Can you let me know? Do you make content? Do you make content around your music? Do you post reels? Do you post TikToks? I'm very curious to know. Oh, you can take your time in typing that out. Lyric says, kind of need this on my playlist immediately. Immediately. I would fucking destroy this song on an elliptical. I'll tell you that. What? I fucking what? Let this shit come on while I got the last 15 minutes left on my fucking elliptical. Fucking body that shit. I think if you have high energy stuff like this, I think I've mentioned this to other people in the past, but I'll bring it up again. But like, if you have something that's like of a certain BPM and it's kind of energizing, I would suggest like go to your local gym, or maybe the gym that you're already like signed up for. You know, touch base with spin instructors, touch base with people that have like Zumba like type classes. It might not be, I've never taken a Zumba class. I don't know if there's a specific Zumba playlist, but like, you know, touch base with like people that, you know, spin classes and shit like that. You know, be like, hey, I'm a local musician, I'd love to, you know, have my music played during one of your fitness classes, and da 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 da, because like, you know, there's some energy here. So for sure, I think you should try to aim for that because it feels good. D'Angelo says, I post here and now, but I've been working on my mixing skills over time. So no full, you said now, okay, no, you corrected it later. So no full releases yet. I post mostly snippets for now. That's fair enough. If you have any snippets that you feel got really good traction for what your page normally gets, right? Don't compare yourself to others. Look at your page and your average numbers. If you feel like something is getting more attention or more traction than usual, stop overthinking it. Stop focusing on one thing. If you don't know how to do it yourself, let's outsource. Get the music out. Get the music out. And then now you'll have something to promote. So you can do snippets of everything else, but then you'll also have just music to promote. You know? Because I do the same thing. I sit on shit a lot. And I need to get the hell up out that mode. With that said, let's clip the poll. What are the results? What are the results? What do we got? 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 75%
hot, baby. It's hot. Yay. Good shit.
Let me take that off. Good shit, good shit. D'Angelo, I think over time, because you've been submitting to these streams for a minute, like I think over time in general, the general quality of your tracks have gotten better. They just need a good fucking mix, and you're done. A good fucking mix out the door, okay? Get it uploaded out the door. Do the promo content, move on to the next. That's all you really need. I swear. I swear it. With that said, guys, let's move on to the next. What we got next is our submissions from the first 5. Shout out to Aton and Low Country. You guys had super chatted me the last stream, which is why I wanted to play you guys at the top of the stream. All right, so we have, just to let you know, within our first 5, we have Ghosty, we have Sky's the Limit, Lyric, and then we have Scooby, you in that top 5, and Mark, I got you. I think I got all y'all links up here already, though. Let's see. Let me just exit out. No, it was... No, Ghosty's first. Ghosty, where's your link at? Ah, see? I thought I was prepared. Let's just play it from... No, I want to play it in the browser. Gosh darn it. All right. This one is called Lamb Sauce Warm Up 2. Okay. As a reminder, I will be putting up a poll. Just make sure that you vote. And if for anything that you're not feeling, let us know why. Okay.
Hey,
got it?
What's good? Yeah. It's your boy Ghosty the Flower Boy, aka that nigga, aka motherfucking the. It's Big G and the G stand for good golly G. You should watch where you're walking. G send a man to the death if you ever send him to talk to me. Sentiments to the fatherless, sentiments where they ought to be sent. So many to marry, the more start sending me autopsy. The Big G, good kid, goes the bird. So cold, got the code name Elsa. The ghost flow, known around the globe. No, never can't nobody do it better. It barely took any effort. I'm one in fucking gazillion. No meat on my bone. I'm him, ain't no need for a clone. They dimming they light for a show. I'm bright, ain't no need for a light. These heights I ain't reach on my own. These snakes others vices. These vipers try, but I leave them alone. Or use them to walk them out. They get booted. My shovel ruthless. They stupid. They turn the shoes that I brandish when reaping they souls. I hope what I reap it'll grow. I'm sown in a seed of evil. I'm peaking.
talk about it. I don't know what the hell just started playing. Well, let's talk about it. D'Angelo said, yo! I will take that as a positive reaction. Totally guessing. It could have been like, yo. Right? There's no real way to tell for real, but I think it was positive. D'Angelo said, this hard, dog. It's hard. I don't know why I'm trying to like assume what y'all sound like, because I know what the fuck I sound like. I sound very preppy. Until I'm mad, then I'm not preppy at all. An angry girl. Ghosty, are you in the chat though? let's ask that question first, because I have questions. Ghosty, is he online? He is not online. Let me ping him. Ghosty, are you in chat? All caps. LOL to soften the blow. I'm a millennial. I just put LOL at the end of everything to like, you know, soften it a little bit. Oh, he said yes. My bad. Hey, I have questions for you. Well, first off, let me just say, in my personal opinion, you guys can chime in if you so feel the same, but I feel like this is actually your best submission to date. The amount of times you've submitted to stream, I think this is your best one thus yet. I feel like instrumental choice, vocal placement, I think the mix is pretty there. I do feel just a little bit, the vocals might be just a little bit, like it's kind of competing with the beat a little bit. I feel like it could sit on top of it just a hair more, just so that we can hear the words, like the enunciation of the words, but without you changing your recording. Right? I wouldn't ask you to like re-record this or anything. Like there's a certain delivery here that I feel like cannot be like replicated, and so therefore like the mix needs to do something so that you are at the forefront. That's like my realist critique. I just feel like the vocals just ever so slightly not truly in the forefront, but like tonality, delivery, vibes, all there. It's all there for me. With that said, Ghosty, I see you in chat. Wait, did you respond in chat or did you respond? Oh yeah. You're in both of them. I do have some questions for you. One, what's the promo like? What we doing with this? We just gonna leave it on SoundCloud? What's happening? We got some reels. We got some content built behind this. What's going on? Because I think this is one of those things where like I could already see the content already. You could literally just like be hanging out a window of a car like while it's going and just like rapping to the song. That would be fire, right? Just like hanging out the side of a door and just like, right? Just like, I think that would be so fire with this, and just do that, or just like a wide pan shot of you just sitting awkwardly very still, staring dead into the camera, rapping the lyrics as it like zooms out. Oh, let me not block my own face. As it like zooms out or zooms in like very slowly, but you're just like stone face still, just like staring into the camera, rapping your lyrics. Those are really good engaging pieces of content, because it's like it's almost uncomfortable. It's a little bit odd for the audience, but it's so captivating. What's another one? I don't know. Just do some shit around like the suburbs. Like sit on the grass and look at the camera. Again, just like that stone cold, just like blank expression, and you're just rapping the lyrics, and then the camera like zooms out slowly. I'm giving gems. Write it down. Let me see. Ghosty says we have a reel, kinda. I don't know what that means. And what does kinda mean? If it's posted, it's a reel. No? If it's not posted, then what's going on? What's going on? How are you guys feeling? I know D'Angelo is feeling it for sure. Sky's the limit. Drop the fire emoji. I am about to clip the poll. Do we have any more comments to be made? I'm going to clip the poll. You guys can, go ahead and type. What are the results? What do we got? 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 100%
hot, baby. It's absolutely hot.
That's the first 100% of the evening for hot. That's what's up, though. I feel like, we're just like all on the same wavelength. Like, we like it. We like it. It's very, whatchamacallit? It's giving like Tyler the Creator type-esque alternative rap, but not really alternative, but kind of alternative. It's only alternative because of today's climate type rap. But yeah, I'd say don't re-record this. If you can like EQ it a certain way to kind of have your vocals just sit a little bit on top of the beat, just a hair more, so we could really hear what you're saying fully and not have to fight for it. Obviously, if I sit here and I super focus, I'm going to hear what you're saying, but I'm lazy. Make it easy for me. Other than that, make reels, hella reels, all the reels. Go in different locations and just awkwardly stare into the camera and rap your lyrics. That's all you got to do. But the thing is, you have to dead ass look into the depths, into the soul of the lens. Blank expression, dead ass. Do that in different locations. A slow pan, a slow zoom in or a slow zoom out. And you're good. Gucci. Yay. Fantastic shit. Moving on to the next submission. What do we have? I gotta make sure. Did I put these in order? I did put these in order. Sky's the limit. And it's the have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. Excuse me. Sky's the limit. This one is called Blast Off Demo. Again, I'm going to put up the poll. You guys vote for it, hot or not. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
4, 3,
not the countdown.
2, 1, 0.
Here goes another one, baby. It's D8. Sky's the limit. I know this crazy shit getting faded with anybody with the latest hits, driving Mercedes and likes to slang the dick, holding 80 clips, grinning major flip, and the body sits a baby sick, wildin' all crazy but gets a paper quick. So yo, just made a grip, flipping major chips and a shoddy dip to Vegas lit, diving to Hades and Tyson drank a bit, followers chasing it, tripping, praising it like she God in the flesh and it's her favorite, trying to pay her fees to watch her shake a bit, so she make the pick of the rich, her kid gon' pay for it, she should be staying away from it, basically chose to savor it, interloping with the road to faith and soul, it's gonna take a miracle to make it home, so here we go. Songs going spiritual, heal you to be your own. It don't is gonna get it. You reveal the truth to reach your dome. You're born in form, that's physical. It's your home, but isn't you? Put the pure in you until it's residual. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly every king. Blast off, mask off, and we back on the scene. Reaching equilibrium, each and every hearing them. Sky's the limit, clearing them. God striking fear in them. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly every king. Blast off, mask off, and we back on the scene. Reaching equilibrium, each and every hearing them. Sky's the limit, clearing them. God striking fear in them. Don't ignore this shit, can't afford to miss. Perform this as in tournaments. Battles for souls, get off the corner, missing boy I miss. Challenging flows, we need some more of this. And ordinance, balancing woes, releasing it, sure it gets better. Go grabbing the leather, no matter the weather. You'll lack nothing, cause now it's come together. The treasure, your goals and G.O.D. really be. Hope you get to see your inner peace. Literally serenity, plus your dignity. But will it be mentally, spiritually, or metaphysically? Your history, filled with greed, wicked things, needs some Mr. Clean. Before the last call, seek the Lord, then blast off. Be that star, paint from the past, it wouldn't last long. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly every king. Blast off, mask off, and we back on the scene. Reaching equilibrium, each and every hearing them. Sky's the limit, clearing them. God striking fear in them. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly every king. Blast off, mask off, and we back on the scene. Reaching equilibrium. delirium. Each and every hearing them. Sky's the limit, clearing them. God striking fear in them.
Fire ending. I feel like something like that is usually the only times I'm like tolerable of like an abrupt ending, because it makes sense to the storyline of what's happening. Now, the poll is still up. Definitely vote if you haven't already. And also, if you haven't already, please like the stream, share it if you will. It's free 99 to do so, and you would be surprised how much it actually really does help the channel when you just click the like button each and every single time. Okay? If you share it, that'd be even more fantastic. If your peoples come in here, oh my gosh, I'm famous. All right. I will say, I wrote down some notes. I like the intro. Obviously, the countdown, it makes sense because the first thing somebody is going to see is the cover art and the title of the track. So to start off with an actual countdown, you know, it just ties in the whole story together. So that's great decision making right there. It came in a little strong, a little loud. Maybe it's my headphones. I don't really think it is. Came in a little strong. We could probably do, you know, like a -2 to 3 dB, right? But something that wouldn't like obviously affect the impact. But then at the same time, it could be just like an artistic choice, as blast off, as, and that's, you get what I'm saying? There's so many ways to interpret it, right? I have sensitive ass ears, so you guys are probably going to hear or have already heard the amount of times I'll say something about like the high ends, resonance, or volume. But I'll just have sensitive ass ears. Like, it's a pain in my ass. It's a pain in my ass because I low-key don't even feel cool. It's like, oh my god, it's too loud for you. Like, I feel like I go out to places like, oh, it's too loud. Like, I have like earplugs with me everywhere I go, even in like loud bar settings. It's just too loud. But it's just, I have sensitive ears. But yeah, so like that intro where the beat actually drops after the countdown, it's like, personally, little loud. We could do away with like a dB or two, but it's just like, is it like an artistic choice because it is blasting off? So like, right? It could be a combination of both. Two things can be true at once. I love the old school vibe of it. And I do like that you clarified, Sky's the Limit, that you are the producer in this case and not the artist. So I will make note that the artists for this beat, I feel like they do it justice. I feel like they complement the beat really, really, really well. And I do feel like their vocals are mixed properly in this one. I think they're mixed properly. We could probably get some dubs in there. If there are dubs and I didn't hear it, my apologies. We could probably get some dubs in there. You could probably do like
some vocal effects.
You know what I mean? Pick and choose moments where you want to
hit that deep vocal
to like emphasize the lyric. You get where I'm coming from? I think if you do some stuff like that, some ear candy stuff with like the lyrics, you know what I mean? I think that could really help bring out the vocals. But then again, producer, I don't know if you're like mixing and mastering it as well. So that could be something we make note to the engineer on hand. Sky's Limit says, yeah, I can address that in the mastering process. Yeah, sure. The first thing I wrote down was just like, Tupac? That's you? That's you, baby. Tupac. Where you been? But yeah, those were the notes that I had. I think overall, like, I could see this. I could see this being used in a placement. Some type of movie based off of like the 90s, and they just need a song for that time period. I know 50 Cent is coming out with some prequels to Power, so I think a lot of those shows are kind of the future shows are kind of based off of like the time period of like the early 90s. So it could be a situation where it's something new that sounds old, but it can be placed somewhere like a TV show that's based off of a current, like a particular time period. So I feel like that's where this could really, really, really work. Like I think you get to a point where it sounds what it needs to sound like. Pitch it. See if you can pitch it towards some type of, I don't know, some shit, right? Or not even that. I know you're the producer in this particular case, but like it could just still be a new song that sounds old. Play off of the fact that it does give a nostalgic feel when you're promoting it online. I'm gonna start going heavy on y'all to start fucking posting, because I don't think you realize how much posting online is gonna get you the opportunities you're looking for. But yeah, it does have that old school vibe. I say roll with it. Like if you are a part of, you know, influencing that decision, sky's the limit. I would say, you know, suggest like we do like a 90s theme type of reel. Don't shoot it in 4K. Find you like an old camcorder, or use your phone and then try to find some type of effect that you can place on the video that makes it look like it was shot in 1992 type shit, right? Aesthetics. Like I think you can this can go far and it can make sense, or at the very least it'll just look cinematic as fuck. It'll at the very least bare minimum look good. So with that said, actually no, before I do that, I wanted to make note that Tweeta said he sounds like Freddie Gibbs. I feel like I just heard Tupac, but there are two artists on here, so I'm not a Freddie Gibbs girl, so I can't really can't comment. I'm sorry. I'm an R&B girly for sure / consumer. So those are the types of opinions you're gonna get from me, like the R&B girly, engineer, producer girl, and consumer girl. Okay, so as consumer girl, I can see this on a show that's based off of the 90s. As a consumer girl, if I see a video with this song in it, I want that video to match the aesthetics of what the song feels like. Don't try to give me some shit in 4K and look brand new, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could, I guess, but it would hit harder if it matches the time era of the song. And with that said, I'm going to clip the poll. Where's my drum roll? Let's get it. Oh god, I'm not looking at it. 85%
Hot. Oh my god, it's hot.
I was about to take a drink right when I'm about to fucking announce this shit. Like, what am I doing? Like, put it down. Put it down. Hold on, let me do the thing that fancy people do. It smells like alcohol. It smells like alcohol. I'm not that fancy. It smells like alcohol. And it's fucking hitting. Happy Sunday is the day of the Lord. You feel me? Break bread and drink wine. All right, who do we have up next? Lyric, let me tell you something. I don't know if you could notice. Lyric, you're in the chat, right? You're in the chat? I hope you're in the chat. If not, I'm just going to message you on Discord in all caps again. Lyric, I am feeling this pink aesthetic. I don't know if you can notice. I'm a pink girl. But I need more pink. I want more pink. It's this shade of pink. Like, I love this. But I also like this baby pink here. This has nothing to do with the music at all. Absolutely not. But you know what? I love her. And then look at the cover art. Let me zoom in on that bitch. I love her. I love it. Oh my gosh. Does it have anything to do with music? Not in the least fucking bit. I don't even know what type of music I'm about to fucking listen to, if I'm really honest. Like, I just see pinkness. I'm really kind of hoping it's like some girly pop shit, but it could be whatever you want. I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You know what? It could literally be some screamo shit on the other side of this play button for real. Okay. Anyway, Lyric says that they're in the chat. Very different vibe. All right, well, we're about to take a listen. As always, I'm going to put up a poll. Make sure you vote. And if you don't like a track, or if you do like a track. Either way, let us know your thoughts and opinions because feedback is important from all types of people. So with that, let's go ahead and take a listen. Ooh, what's about to happen?
Baby, you are such a poser. Don't ask me for my number, just know your chance is over. LOS, you are a loser. Come back when you've improved up. Maybe go to therapy. Tell him everything that's on your mind. Tell him everything you said don't lie. Don't worry about being kind. You're on my last nerve. That's more than you deserve. Everybody's asking when you're gonna drop out. Think about getting in the ring and then knock out. But honestly, I don't think you're worth a flat out. Baby, you're such a poser. Don't bet on me having class. Don't blame me if this goes bad. It's not my fault you can't last. I guess you wanted it bad. But if you wake up in bed and then you turn your head and then you look and see nothing and wish it was me, oh baby, will I come back? Probably. So don't take this personally. Everybody knows down deep I'm sweet. Don't take this personally. Just wait for me patiently and I might just come back. POS, you are a poser. Baby, you are such a poser. Don't ask me for my number, just know your chance is over. LOS, you are a loser. Come back when you've improved up. Maybe go to therapy. Tell him everything that's on your mind. Tell him everything you said don't lie. Don't worry about being kind. You're on my last nerve. That's more than you deserve. Everybody's asking when you're gonna drop out. Think about getting in the ring and then knock out. But honestly, I don't think you're worth a flat out. Baby, you're such a poser. I've been wishing that for somebody good who can pass me glad. I didn't call him back cause I hear one word, am I taking back? Hold on, no, don't follow, hard to swallow. But I need to drown my sorrows. I'm fine now, I don't fall down. When there's people around, you can mark those words and rewind them back. Mark those words and rewind them back. And don't doubt the facts. Don't doubt or back out. Learn from the past. Hang on and hold fast, cause they'll try to throw you. You know what they fall down. Just don't let those foolish people through, cause they're all posers. POS, you are a poser. Baby, you are such a poser. Don't ask me for my number, just know your chance is over. LOS, you are a loser. Come back when you've improved up. Maybe go to therapy. Tell him everything that's on your mind. Tell him everything you said don't lie. Don't worry about being kind. You're on my last nerve. That's more than you deserve. Everybody's asking when you're gonna drop out. Think about getting in the ring and then knock out. But honestly, I don't think you're worth a flat out. Baby, you're such a poser.
Girl. Oh, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna fucking talk about it. This is such a girly song. And I'm wearing pink today. Bitch, you done fucking tapped in. I was writing. I don't know if y'all can see me like writing. Why would you not be able to see me writing? The camera's literally on my fucking face. Duh, you might have seen me intently look down as if someone was writing because I was writing. I took hella notes. Lyric does say repping the girlies for sure. And then Tweeta also added in, I can hear the SZA influence, not in the rapping but in the singing. And lyrics chimed in saying very SZA inspired. I have notes. I have notes, and I'm gonna read them exactly as I have them written down. The first thing was possibly maybe a slower BPM ever so slightly because your lyrics are very wordy, so we might benefit ever so slightly, not too much because we want to keep that energy up, but you might benefit like from a slightly slower BPM if you have control over the instrumental. for the wordy lyrics, just because it almost comes off like you might be a little out of breath trying to spit them lyrics, girl. And even if you are a little bit out of breath, because it's a recording, baby, punch in, right? We want it to come clear. Or instead of a slower BPM, right, if you don't have that control over it, I wrote down even more exaggerated enunciation of your lyrics, right? I want you to think of Nicki Minaj in like her theatrical era, right? Before her hair was black, okay? Nicki Minaj, super theatrical, or Doja Cat, very, very like, she is such a poser. Like, I want you to like go bananas, over exaggerate the enunciation, become a different character. I feel like it would really tie that in. And then with that exaggerated enunciation, I feel like it could deliver the lyrics a little better so that it fits with this fast BPM. I said I'm gonna read exactly what I wrote down. I wrote down, the mix is a hell no, but the vibe is a hell yes, right? The mix is a hell no, but the vibe is a hell yes. And because the vibe is such a hell yes, most people will overlook that the mix is ass, respectfully, that the mix is not that great, right? But girl, if you could just, not me assuming that your pronouns are girl, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's the energy of it is giving girl, all right? But like, the energy of the song it's at a point where like I want the mix to match, right? I want the mix to match. Like, you guys are putting out like good tracks, but like we can take it up 8 to 9 notches higher if we clean up the mix. If we don't know how to mix, find somebody, gosh darn it. You can get mixes from me, but I've been a little busy lately, so I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but like, this sounds really, really good. And then I also wrote down around the 2-minute mark is like my favorite point of it. Let me see. Right here. That's like my favorite section because it's a nice switch up, right? And I also wrote down that, especially right here, yes, right here, this is the part. Ew. I wrote down more harmonies to bring it out more harmonies. I hear the ad-libs, they sound fantastic. I want some more volume, more layers happening here because it sounds good. Okay, are you still there? And then I also wrote down as my last note towards the end, I'll hop on a remix if you're so open to it, okay? Because this sounds really cute and super fun, and definitely a summertime vibe. Hop on a remix, or however you want to release it. If you want to like clean this up first, drop a first version, and then do a remix, or just, I don't know, whatever. If you're open to it. If not, it's okay. Oh my gosh, not everybody fits the vision. It's totally cool. But yeah, something like that. Maybe drop it by August, first week of August, second week of August, depending. But it is what it is. I'm just throwing that out there. With that said, Tweeta said that I would like to work with you, Lyric. And with that said, I'm gonna clip the poll. What do we have? It's 80%
Hot. It's just really, really hot. Oh my god.
Good shit. Oh my gosh. You're absolutely welcome. Definitely need to learn how to mix. Listen, even if you aren't in a position to like learn to mix, because it's not like a overnight thing. It takes time. And if you feel like you want to like focus more so on creating music versus trying to like technically deal with it, somebody to lock in, and kind of be like that go-to person. If you have a friend that's also interested in music and maybe they would be willing to be the person that like officially learn to do that part of it so that you both can like work together type shit, that would be fantastic. Lyric says, I would love if you were on a remix. Oh my gosh, yeah. DM me. DM me hit me on Discord. Y'all message me. If anybody messages me on Instagram, Instagram's gonna filter the shit out of that. And it's gotten to a point where like I'm really trying to get to a point where I literally just post the content and get the fuck up off the app because it takes up my life. And then I'll come back maybe like later that evening, check the comments, respond to who I need to, and then get the hell up off the app. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to like not be addicted to my phone. But yeah, message me on Discord. I'm definitely going to see it on Discord for sure. Because like I have it on my phone. So, and plus you're in my Discord. So, you know, I don't have to worry about you being somebody's weird dad, which has happened. It's insane out here. But yeah, I love this track. Super girly. I will say that if you do eventually release this, you can't keep a pink theme, of course, but you can't release it with Snoopy. It's copyright infringement. FYI. You can get away with it on BandLab and SoundCloud, and most of the time you get away with everything, but like once it goes to like official streaming stuff, copyright infringement, all that good stuff. So you would just have to find like another or a different girly-esque thing to use instead. But this was good. Love it. Fire track so far, I will definitely say. The evening is off to a strong start. Moving on. Who we got up? We got Scooby, and then we got Mark. And then once we hit Scooby and Mark, then we have Liger, Royal Fluoride, Parker Flowers, Shank King Kilos, Frequency Vibes. If you did not hear your name and you would like your music to be submitted, it is a $10 super chat to skip the line so that you can ensure that you knock somebody else off the line and you skip on over. So with that said, let's move it on to Scooby. This one is called Sunny D. As always, I'm going to put up a poll. Make sure you vote. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream. If you are sitting outside of the club and you can't get into the club, you have to subscribe to the channel in order to enter the chat. So if you haven't, go ahead and do that. And with that said, let's go ahead and take a listen to Scooby, Sunny D. Let's give it up for Scooby. Let's go ahead and let that play in the background while we talk about it. The poll is still up, so if you haven't voted already, go ahead and do so now. Scooby, you might have did something here. I wrote down some notes. And honestly, I'm just kind of writing down, you know, like thoughts as they're happening. So it's not anything of like best or worst in any particular order. It's just like what was coming to me at the time. First thing that I noticed, your snare seems to be panned off to the right. Kicks and snares, you never really want to take them off center. I'm sorry, did I not hit repeat one song? This one song. All right, there we go. I would say your snare, at least in my headphones, sounds slightly panned to the right. Kick snares, you always kind of want them centered. Hi-hats, they can be centered, but they have more leeway to be bouncing back and forth between the stereo field. So I would just kind of make that note. And I would assume, like with the snare, because it's so kind of just like there. I personally didn't really hear like an EQ or any effects on the snare, but I also could be wrong, right? Because there's a lot of other stuff happening that might have affected it. But the way that I'm hearing it, like I feel like it's just kind of really dry, super fucking dry. Whereas like your other guitar elements, like they're in a reverb, like they're in a space somewhere, right? And the snare is not in the same space. Like that's kind of the point behind like reverbs and shit like that. It puts everything in the same space. So I feel like your snare is not in the same space. Even if it does have effects, it might not be the same effects or similar effects to the rest of the elements of your track. I also feel I feel like because the guitars sound so real and raw, the drums are a little bit on the artificial side. So maybe if we could use like samples from an actual drum kit, like physical drum kit versus like, you know, trap drum kits, I think that would make a difference. But keeping everything like the same, like the cadence, or like keeping like the drum cadence or the drum programming the same, is just kind of like maybe tweaking the drum samples used. I love the switch ups. I felt like there was a nice variety happening every few bars, right? I didn't feel like it was just like loop, 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 loop. Like there's something interesting happening. There's instruments dropping out, coming back in. I think that was some good decision making there. And I think overall the mix sounds good. I feel like it's loud, but it's balanced and we're not clipping. So that's good shit right there. Scooby says, I just finished the mix today, so it sounds like better. Is this one that you sent right here your final mix? Because I think your mix is good here. Like I said, I feel like it's loud, but it's not like clipping like some tracks might be. Like this one is like at the volume that it should be. It's loud, it's not clipping, it's not distorted unnecessarily. Your snare, bring that shit to the center, because it banging to the side of my ear is crazy. Overall, good shit. All of the other tweaking stuff, like that's literally buttons. Like you literally press 3 buttons and you're done with this one. This one was fire. Good shit. I like this, Scoops. You've been in your fucking bag for real. Good shit, good shit, good shit. What do you guys think so far? Do we have any comments? Mark, you are up next, buddy. Mark also says, nice chill beat, Scooby. It's really good. I can hear some fire vocals. Scooby says, no, I fixed the snare in the final mix. Fantastic. You ain't need me, buddy. You got this. You ain't need me. What other comments do we have? The guitars are so great. Let's see. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and clip the poll and let's see what we have. What are the results? 100%
hot, baby. We hot in this bitch. That was fantastic.
turn that off. Mark says guitars remind me of explosions in the sky. Cavalli King, what's good? Welcome to stream. Cavalli says Lil Peep type. Oh my god, didn't Lil Peep like pass away? Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Is that the name? I'm gonna look it up right now to confirm. I believe I am correct. God damn it. Why can't I type? Lil Peep. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He was so young. That's really crazy. Passed away at 21. That is insanity. What is happening with the youth? We must save them. But yeah, Scooby, that was fantastic. And I like that you're venturing off into like different types of instrumentals as well. It's definitely going to work in your favor like down the line to have just like an array of just like instrumentals that you can present to people. And it just shows that you have range. So proud of you, Scoob. That was good. Before I go on to Mark's track, let me just kind of share this on BandLab. Let me get my fire emoji ready to go. Post that real quick. And then we're going to move on to Mark's track, which is a YouTube video. Mark! Why am I screaming your name? Whoa, pause. You're married. Let's calm it down here. Anyway. Erased. It never happened. This one is called 606 Day Redux. What is Redux? What is 606? Is that a type of drum? Like 808, but like 606. Oh, I think that might be it. Forgive me, Mark. I'm just reading shit. The wine has gotten to me, darling. 606 Day Redux or Redux? I'm sorry. Not the song ending while I'm still writing my notes. Let's bring it back. I was like mid writing. A-B-L-E. Boom. All right. I wanted to write more, but I'll just have to like do what I can. Okay, so apparently it's 606 day redo, like a French spelling of do. And Mark clarified in the chat that it's the 606 drum machine made it for 606 day. So yeah, there's like what? It's 808, 606. There's another one. There's like one more. Which is it? Is it 505? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? I don't think it's a 4. I think it's like a 5. Like those old school classic drum machines, original drum machines. You know, like the specific sounds that like define a certain genre of music. Let's see. Hold on real quick. It's my mother. Give me 2 seconds. Listen to the music while I, you know, speak to my mother. We'll text her at least. Forgive me. Oh, mother. Don't you know I'm on stream? What is happening? Oh, family. Alright. I will message her in a moment while we have a little bit of a break. I'll take a break after this one so I can message my mom. So I'm just like randomly just looking at my phone, just like wasting out time. But yeah. Oh, 909. I think that's what I was thinking. 909. Sam Porter, what's good? Welcome to stream. Sam Porter says sound is nice, but what in the what? What? What are you saying, Sam? I wrote down that I am really impressed by the that robot effect that you're doing back there. I feel like I don't know how long it takes you to do that. Where does it move? Like over here. I don't know how long it takes you to do that, but I feel like if you were able to do something like that on a regular basis with your music as content, it would be fire. It kind of reminds me of Tiny Chef. Is it Tiny Chef? The only reason I know about this little chef thing is because of it got canceled recently and it went viral. Tiny Chef, like this little guy. It reminds me of this little guy and how like it moves. This is a picture, but yeah, it does all of that moving around. It kind of reminds me of like what's happening here. But I also know like doing stuff like that is not only just time consuming, it's just like, is it just mostly time consuming? Is it expensive? It's probably just mostly time consuming, but not all that expensive if you already know how to do it. But like, it would be pretty cool if you could like take your music and just kind of like do stuff like that with like figurines and stuff, make their mouths move, like put them in a scene, put them in a rave and have them like, you know, I feel like it'd be fire content. Mark says it doesn't take super long because I export stems from my DAW and use the stems on different elements to drive keyframes for effects in After Effects. Oh my god, like you know how to use that shit for real. The way I look up a template immediately for After Effects, and I don't even use After Effects anymore at this point. Because it's like, at this rate, y'all got to accept me for my basic edits and call it a day. Tiny Chef was great. Yeah. I didn't even watch the show, but like the acting or the voice acting for just that little cancellation video that they posted that went viral. It was like, oh my God. My heart. I don't even know what this thing is, but why is it crying? Mark says I do most videos in a day. I mean, sounds like you could do it, Mark, and like post some content around your music and just, you know, you feel me? Or like create a character that is the musician for your music. So like you create some type of character figurine in the reels that makes the music that you're making, and then you make them the artist. I don't know. These are just ideas at the top of my head. That way it's just like, who is this little figurine thing? I don't know if you'd like go in, I don't know if you have like some type of custom, I don't want to say toy, I'll say figurine. I don't know if you have like a custom figurine that you identify with like the most, that would be like your TIAD mark, but that'd be cool. Mark says, I need to make some longer production time videos where there's more of a storyline, or get back into my stop motion stuff. I mean, honestly, 60 seconds is fire. 60 seconds of a little, a little rave with the toys, you know what I mean? Just on the desk, like a little, get some lights happening. 60 seconds is enough for real. You'd be surprised. And of course, for your own catalog, you would make it longer for the sake of like pitching. Because I wrote this down too. I've said like, as always, very placeable. Usually probably within a niche. Because like I'm on some newsletters for like sync placements, and they do tend to look for, at least for the ones that I'm on, they tend to look for very particular, like very top 40 chart sounding type shit. But certain movies, certain shows where there's like some weird shit happening, or it's a sci-fi type of thing, like this shit could rock. Mark says, true, for IG or TikTok, that time is perfect. Yeah, like don't knock yourself out and trying to make it longer. Maybe make the song longer, again, for your own catalog, for for the future, for placement purposes, just so that you have it. But like the video itself, don't kill yourself over making like a long ass video. I could get a 3D printer or something printed even. I have a background 3D modeling and animation. So you are just smart. Smart and talented. I swears to you. With that said, let's go ahead and clip the poll. What do we have? We have 66%.
Hot. It's still hot. Don't care what they say. It's still hot.
They don't be getting you, Mark. You know we've had this issue in streams. Cavalli says, have you gotten any sync placements before? No, I haven't. It's a tough game. I do have a homegirl, like she's paired with like Netflix and stuff, but they're picky. They're very picky. So like I've definitely pitched like directly to a supervisor, but at the end of the day, it will be down to like the network to decide what they want. I'm trying to do this thing where I try to analyze like what's the most commonly like requested type of song, to see if like, all right, does this fall into my niche? Does this look like something that like I could make myself? Like if I'm going to make the music, I want to like it too. But I haven't decided. I haven't gone through that process of doing that analysis. I'll take 65%. That's pretty good for me. For you, yes, Mark. For you, 65% is damn near 100, okay? Because they be playing. They be fucking playing. I appreciate you, Mark, for submitting as always. Mark is almost always in the top 5. Mark is like, I pay attention. I'm an adult. I can respond quickly. With that said, we have a few more submissions to go. We have Liger, Royal Fluoride, Parker Flowers, Shank, King Kilos, and Frequency Vibes. Those are the artists that are up next. If you did not hear your name, it is a $10 super chat to skip the line so that you can be heard. And then you'll be when you skip the line, you actually kick somebody else off. So it's a little brutal. But yeah, with that, before we get into those artists, I would like to take like a 2-minute break. Please, for the love of God, do not leave the stream. Stay here. If you haven't already, like the stream. It very much helps the channel. If you are outside of the club and you're trying to get in the club and you can't comment, it's because you're not a subscriber yet. So make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so that you can join in on the fun. with that said, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break, talk to my mom real quick, and then I will be right back. And we're back. Stuffed my face a little bit. We're getting back here. How are we feeling, guys? Got a few more submissions to go. I'm so silly. all right. we're gonna go ahead and kick off the second portion of the stream. What was that for? As always, if you haven't already, hit the like button. It really helps. Let's turn off the music. It really helps if you click the like button. Okay. If you've already done so, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're outside of the club, you want to get in the club, hit the subscribe button so that you can participate in the chat and have fun right along with us. The first up we have Liger, and after that, Royal Fluoride, Parker Flowers, Shank and Kilos, and Frequency Vibes. That's who we have lined up for this evening. If you did not hear your name, it is a $10 super chat to skip the line. Okay? All right. Let me get my life together. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Sunday. You could be like, I don't know, doing something productive, like preparing for Monday. Like preparing for Monday. Let's go ahead and switch over to the screen share. And this is, wait, who did I say this was? Should pay attention. Liger. So let's go. It's a SoundCloud link, so I feel like it's just going to start up as soon as I like hit go. It's called Yeet. It didn't actually play immediately. That's nice. It gives me a chance to prepare. So this one is called Yeet. As always, definitely make sure to vote in the poll when it comes up.
I just pull up on you niggas, I'm on fleek. Not a squad, more like a fleet. You on stage, I'm not a geek. And my swag, it can't be beat. No, my swag is too elite. And my squad, we whooping feet. Will not stop till we complete. Will not stop till we succeed. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. 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 4 letters, 1 word. I'm the main event, that's why your bitch, she want my autograph. She ain't your girl no more, and on her ass, I'm feeling all of that. She shake and twerk on me when she see me, cause I got a lot of bands. If you got problem with it, you can see me with them fucking hands. I'm laughing to the bank, and you can watch me do my shmoney dance. The way I'm stacking money, you would swear that I was signing grants. I'm all about the gun smoke, and I'm all about my fucking green. Try to rob me, stab you in your throat, call it Assassin's Creed. AK-47 finna break your motherfucking knees. No, I am not a demon, but I'm greedy about my fucking cheese. Tryna fuck your bitch, but that bitch tryna make me bust and ski. I'm shooting in her face, her mouth, her throat, she got me screaming, yeet. I just pull up on you niggas, I'm on fleek. Not a squad, more like a fleet. You on stage, I'm not a geek. And my swag, it can't be beat. No, my swag is too elite. And my squad, we whooping feet. Will not stop till we complete. Will not stop till we succeed. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. 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 4 letters, 1 word.
4 letters, 1 word, yeet. 1 bud, little funnel, fill up, whole sheet. 1 spin, 1 splash, when I land the feet. I talk murder on beat, murder in the street. Fuck the industry for show, hype the crowd like Jake Rousseau. When I in a nigga's nose, still can't touch me, set my low. Cross a nigga, tic-tac-toe, release the trigger, second blow. Get it, reset is a go, keep squeezing this auto. I got pockets full of...
Let's go ahead and let's bring that on down. I shouldn't laugh like that, that's terrible. Should I start asking like older musicians to like submit? I just feel like I'm not like Gen Z enough just yet, or ever will. I don't know. I think I should. I don't know. Cause like I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are here. Not gonna lie. Apparently yeet is a 4-letter word. Motherfucker. Who knew that? Meanwhile, I was spelling with Y-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-T, you know, to really emphasize the veracity of the yeet in itself. Channel says, sounds like they need better recording equipment. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening here. Certain parts, I don't know if the chords and the bass are even in key. And like there is a melodic quality to the first set of vocals, right? There are notes being rap sung, and that also comes off in a different key, like a third different key. Like there's the chords that seem to have like their own thing going on. The bass is kind of living in its own world. The vocals are singing like over there. And somehow they're all together. I don't know. Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the drama? Am I the drama? Am I old? I think I'm getting old. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I'm getting old. You know? If any of you guys were here towards the beginning of stream when I had mentioned earlier that I was filming for like a reality show for like producers to present their music, and it was like a few set of producers like backstage, you know, they were asking me like, hey, do you know such and such and such and such and such and such and such? And I'm just like, no, who? And at one point they was just like, yo, how old are you? And I told them, and it was just like, oh, that's why you don't know nobody. I'm getting old, y'all. Getting old. The poll is still up. Definitely vote. But like, I don't know. I did like the second artist that came in. It had a little bit more of a vibe for me, right? Because there was some space in it, and it was simple, right? Just a little quick little bob. Everything is distorted, as it always seems to be. Everything is distorted. This time the vocals are distorted, but it actually seems like intentional. Like I feel like a distortion or saturation plugin was put on the vocals to the max on purpose. Mark says you can get away with recording on any sort of equipment. Did feel out of key for sure. Things are clashing. It's hurting me. Laser sound made it sound comical to me. So I was like very deep, but not sure. Yes, the laser sounds was also another character in this play that I don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting old. Damn, I don't know if I'm getting old. Because if anybody remembers from like previous streams, like the number one genre that I fucking hate is Midwestern trap, where it starts off like a Midwest, several guitars, and the next thing, fucking hate it. It's like a Midwestern emo trap hip hop. Fucking hate it. I'm sorry. It's like the guitars sound good, and then you destroy it with like these trap drums that are just always EQ'd to hell, or not at all. Anyway, I think it's playing a different song right now. Hold on, let me go back to this one. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I think I gotta really start making it known. Like I'm not one of you. Because even at that like competition, I love this. As a girl, it's like, how old do I look? Love it. Especially when my makeup is done. Love asking people like, yo, how old do I look? They'd be like, there was just like 25. And mind you, two of them answered at the same time. They did like a little jinx situation where they both said it at the same time. I was like, oh my god, you guys think I'm 25? Wow. 35. I'm 35. I'll be 36 by the end of the summer. So like, I'm old. I think I'm just getting old. Oh, Liger's in chat. What's good, love? Liger says it's a different style of sound selection. Sure is. But I'm starting to just think I'm just getting old now. It's getting old. I have old people ears now. But I pray, may the Lord Jesus Christ look over me. I pray I never end up being one of those people that be like, this ain't real hip hop, bro. You got back in the day. I pray I'm never that. I'll just be like, you know what? It's just not for me. And then leave it at that. Because nobody really likes a purist. Nobody really fucks with a purist. The split second you start talking about like real hip hop, these youngins will tune you all the way the fuck out. There was one contestant who was very much like that on set. Bless his heart, because I stay silent during those conversations, and I was literally watching him talk to like the younger producers. He's like, yeah man, real hip hop, and then one of the youngins, it was just like, oh, but what do you feel about Kendrick? And this, bless his heart, he was just like, Kendrick is well? You're such a hip hop purist that you will not acknowledge Kendrick Lamar? I was like, this conversation definitely damn sure ain't for me. It usually never is for me, but I damn sure was not chiming in because he didn't like J. Cole or Kendrick. And I'm just like, those is about as hip hop purist as we can get in this day and age. And you still don't like him? The fuck? Were you here when hip hop was actually invented? When was it, the 70s, something like that? And even then, back then, it didn't even really sound like the hip hop that we know of today or the early 90s. It sounded a little more dance poppy. Channel says, I don't think it's an age thing. People have different preferences and standards when it comes to music. You ain't never lied. I'm gonna clip the poll because it's still not trending in a generally great direction. Drum roll, please. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Unfortunately, it's 80%.
Not. It's not. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
80% not. So 80% of those who voted ain't feeling it this evening. I would like to actually hear why. If you're in the chat, just let us know like what prompted that for you. For me, it is hearing like essentially three different keys, like between the chords, the bass is definitely not in tune, and then the vocals, right? The vocals are, being sung / rapped on a pitch, but that pitch is not matching with either, at least to me, I didn't hear that it matched to either chords or bass. So it sounded like there's three different keys going on. The lasers, we got to be picky and choosy about when we drop the lasers. They got to make sense, I would say maybe the lasers for like a transitional part of the song, maybe once or twice throughout the production, because once you hit it a third time, it'll get old psychologically. Mark says, to channel the spirit, I love distortion in things. I use distortion in Big Crushing constantly, but there's a way to do it in a musical way. Yeah, I put distortion all over. I put distortion in every single track. Every single song I have has some amount of distortion, but like I use distortion as a form of like saturation or like a form of coloration, I should say. So I don't use it to actually distort the sound, but if essentially distortion will bring out certain harmonics, and then like I'm always like fine tuning it. So I use distortion all the time. Every single song I officially put out has some form of distortion, especially like drums. My drums always have distortion / saturation on that. Give it some color, give it some personality. But yeah, but I think that's just like the technical nerd side of us. But yeah, for me, it was a no simply because it just sounded like there was a couple different keys happening. And it's like stylistically, you can do whatever you want. But I do feel like as a complete baseline, if you can really confirm that everything is within like the right key. I do know that sometimes like tweaking your 808s to be in key can be a really difficult thing. But the trick to that is you take your 808 and you play it one octave up so you can hear the actual notes. And once the notes sound like a melody, an octave or two up, then you bring it back down into, you know, your bass notes. That way, you know for a fact that it's where it should be. Mark says, oh yeah, my kicks have distortion and saturation on them. Yeah, for sure. Like, if my kicks don't have distortion on them, I just feel like they're just so weak. It's just like, who are you, bitch? Get out of here. Liger, I appreciate you submitting for sure. I think if we can like adjust those elements, I think you'd be good, but I'm not your target audience. I'm not your target audience at all, baby. I am old. Okay. Oh God, I am old. I'm an old lady. I'm not your target audience. I am not your target audience, but it's okay if I'm not your target audience. But like, you know, certain elements or certain things can be applied universally. You know, like being in key. Next up, but thank you for submitting. I know it's tough to like randomly submit stuff to like strangers on the internet. And yet here I am. All right, let's move on to our next submission by Royal Fluoride. Interesting choice of names. As always, make sure to vote in the poll. If you don't like a track, let us know why. Or if you do like it, let us know why. This one's called The Teenage Blues. My bad.
Teenage blues, stress of our mind, pain, dread, panic spreads, feelings dread, anxiety spread. Wish I could save you then.
Let's go ahead and let's just bring it down. Let's just bring the volume down. I don't know if we've been doing music long enough to have like something that would be beneficial, or at least let me rephrase that. Haven't been doing music long enough for me to say something that would be beneficial other than keep practicing. Cause it's giving practice / jam-ish session. It's like you start off practicing maybe, and then you was just like, I think this sounds pretty good. Let me just hit record. And then like, that's it. That's what that's giving me. It's giving when I started playing guitar. Where it's just like, you finally learn like those first 3 chords and it's like, all right, we can make music now. That's what this is giving me. It's giving me jam / I really should be practicing, but like, you know what I mean? My ADHD is like kicking in. That's what I'm getting.
Black
To submit your music, the link is pinned at the top. It's a $10 super chat to skip the line. The queue is currently full. It's pinned at the top and it should be in the description as well. But yeah. That is all I got. That's all I got. I think we were practicing here. And it's like, I don't know, you might still be too new at guitar for me to say anything critical. Like, it sounds like beginner guitar. Mark says, yeah, like you brought a guitar to a party and you're playing in the corner vibes. Yeah. You brought a guitar to a party. You also bought the guitar earlier that same week. A YouTube video or two, bang, 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 boom. Party came along, fuck it, we bringing it. Had a couple beers, fuck it, we're gonna jam, right? And there's people sitting around having a grand old time. Having a grand time. Because they're also drunk too. Fuck it, we're all vibing. That's where I see that fits. I did already clip the poll. But I didn't unfortunately, it is 100%.
No, it's a no. It's a no.
I will give you one sound effect. That's it. I think it's more so I don't know, just keep practicing. That's all. I would say just keep practicing. Maybe get like one cover song under your belt, like from beginning to end, and then maybe from there record yourself. Right? That I feel like that would give better gauge, because at that point then it's like there's a structure. You know, it's a full song. I can hear vocals. I can hear, what the guitar playing is like. I can work with that. But this was just like, dun, 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 dun. Not even like upstrokes on the guitar. Just down, 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 down. It's not even down, up, 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 down, 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 up. It's down, 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 down. If you play guitar, you know what I mean. Like, you're just picking the strings down. There is no up motion. Mark also, let's see. Mark says the designer in me is disturbed by the E. I saw that shit too. The Virgo in me was fucking screaming at that E, okay? Channel says, I know negative feedback can be super discouraging for someone just starting out. Keep going. Be sure to study music theory and music composition. Yeah, that's really what it was, because it's like, what can I really say if it sounds like somebody that's just like still learning and still practicing for real? Like, the only thing you can say is just like keep going, learn a cover song, and then submit that the next time. And then from there, it's just like you can get critique on like what to do next, because you're probably still going to sound like somebody that's still starting off, but at least there's like a starting point. Like, you could say like, I like the guitar playing, but maybe it was a little, out of timing. Practice with a metronome. Like the vocals, but it was a little flat here. Get a vocal coach or practice your breathing, right? I can work with like a cover song or a song of some kind, but this was just more so practice jam. That's all I got. Is that what you're saying? Lil Terry's, can you check the description of the video? And also, guys, can you let me know if whether or not the link is pinned to the top, because I physically see it. Okay. And is Nightbot dropping a link to submit? I should have Nightbot do this shit too. Yeah, I should officially have Nightbot do that shit. Give that nigga something to do. All right, moving on. Royal Fluoride, thank you for submitting. If you see this on the replay, appreciate you for sure. For sure. Keep practicing, keep going. Starting phases. You'll be good. Next up, we have, who was it? I literally just saw the name. Oh, Parker Flowers submitted an entire project. I'm literally going to play the first track. So we're just going to play number 1. And it's called Reason Why, featuring Milo.
Everyone's walking around like a funeral. Everyone in love is a criminal. Advertising subliminal. Our love so big, no minimal. And we're more in love every single day. And the serious up with the record. Everybody gotta get a little piece. Gay people like you, love people like me. It's more than doing what I want. Ain't nobody gonna tell me none. Keep it on a 101. New York Fashion Week, remember us. Pop a couple in the pizza. Getting money like a DJ. Got designer shit I can't pronounce.
I'm gonna bring it down. Mark asks, is that clipping in the song itself? Not sure if it's there or because of the BandLabs volume. Not gonna hold you. On my end, it sounds like somebody took a phone, held it up to a speaker, and then recorded the speaker and then posted it. That's what that sounds like to me. I thought maybe at first it was some type of filter that might have eventually opened up. It never opened. It's it sounds like it's a fire track. If it was, apparently not recorded off the radio, off of Z100, latest pop tunes. The hottest ones to bring the records around town. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's giving, I recorded this with another microphone from another speaker, and that speaker wasn't the best speaker, but I cranked it up really loud. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Is that what you guys are hearing? That is what I heard. That didn't sound like, because, like, don't get me wrong, like, sometimes, like, yeah, BandLab will, like, if you record in there, it might be there's some distortion. It's like, it's a little tough to mix in there. But this don't sound like this was something that was like am I bugging? Is that what y'all hear? Does my description line up to what you have also heard? Okay, Mark says, okay, good. It's not just me. Like the song idea sounded great, just needs better recording for sure. Recording something. I don't know what's going on. Because other than sounding like somebody recording a speaker, it sounds like the song itself is just fine. Does that make sense? I feel like the song itself sounds fine for what information we can get. It's just like, how the hell did it get like this by the time I'm hearing it right now? That sounds crazy. Channel says the beat is cool. Vocals are all over the place. The mix is all over the place. It's kind of insanity. I like the instrumental for sure. I would definitely like sing over that instrumental, like a little pop dance track. That sounds fun. Mark says, yeah, it did sound like it was recorded from playing it on the radio or something. I think that's a good description. I wonder if all of them sound that way. I'm curious too. Let's do a quick scrub through. Second track. I'm fucking clipping the poll. That was crazy as fuck. End poll. Out of respect, I'll do the drum roll.
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50. It's 50 fucking 50. Why y'all trying to give me a heart attack? Like, what the fuck? I was over here. We were so curious. I was like, oh, what did the other track sound like? Hell in your ears. Glad you picked that first track, and I'm not picking another one because that was crazy as hell. You know, I have so many questions. Cause like I get we all start from somewhere, but it's also like, do you hear it? Did you listen? Huh? Cavalli, I see you. Our submissions made an hour ago still valid. They are still valid, but the queue was full from the beginning of the stream, so it would be a $10 super chat to skip the line. Oh my god. But going back to that, guys, what the helly? What the helliante? What the Halle Berry? Like, what the fudgesicles for real? Good God Almighty. You know, sometimes I listen back to some of my older songs. You know, because we all start from somewhere. We're not all, you're not going to just be great out the gate. You feel me? But like, my shit didn't sound like that. It didn't sound like that. And that's not me gassing it or trying to put anybody down, but it didn't sound like that. It didn't sound like I recorded it on the on a speaker. Silly me, I used to try to do that, to be like, hey guys, listen to my song, and then hold the phone up to a fucking speaker like it would ever translate, right? My flabber has been gasted, I should say. That's where I'm at with it all. See, Channel says maybe that's the sound they're going for. It's in multiple tracks. Channel went and investigated their damn selves. Channel was like, I need to see what the hell is going on. Good for you, Channel, because I wasn't fucking playing it. Respectfully. Mark says he's gonna go investigate too. I'm gonna go click through all of the tracks of the playlist myself. Now I'm curious how all of the others will sound. I am not sacrificing my ears. You guys go figure it out. You come back and report back. Okay? You report back. But Channel did say that maybe that's the sound they're going for. Yeah. I feel like that's fine. Like that old radio, whatever sound. But like there's a clean way to do it. But eventually you have to bring it back to like 4K. Like I'm not trying to sit here and watch a video or listen to a song that sounds like 720p in an era where cameras really record up to 8K. Like please, I beg of you, your finest pardon, I beg of you. I'll keep the volume low and bring it up slowly. Yeah, bring it up slowly. You let me know. If there's anything my stream has taught me and a lot of y'all is that if you're listening with headphones on, oh my dear God Almighty, if it's not me speaking, turn that bitch down before I hit play for real. Because you just never know. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Parker Flowers, for submitting. That was a good talking piece. I feel like it was a good talking piece. I like songs like that. Like, it gives me something to talk about. Like, you know, just questions. I never get the answer to them because, like, ironically, it's always like the artists that are not in chat currently that I have the most questions for. It's like, what was going on? What was the prerogative? What was the goal? What was the aim? Channel, see the stream. The screen goes black. The screen better not go black. I upgraded my internet like a mug, okay? With a new modem and everything. All right, Mark says the stream's been running fine for me. Oh, thank God. And it's been running fine for me. Ooh. Just throw a little money at the problem. Moving on to our next artist of the evening. We have, I'm going to restart the song because it's already playing. Shank King Kilos. This song is called Madagascar. Let me just copy that. Actually, let me just copy the whole name and then I'll put up the poll and you guys already know. Just go ahead and vote for it. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, East Unit, Blue Squad 904 in the building. Yeah, this out here right here. Yeah. Took her to the movies, took her home and made a movie. Dress had to throw Gucci, I ain't give her no roofie. Ate her snacks like Scooby, shagging my gang real spooky. Mystery machine hoopy, rest up to my nigga Scooby. Wasteland warrior movement, pollute squad, I'm lieutenant. White Reebok classy tenants, walking out of my sentence. Talking about on a mission, who don't fit the description. Sit back, be quiet, listen, all my viewpoint be different. Vantage point of depiction, ebony mag subscription. Rolling Stone candy dishes, P2, a lot of women. I got a lot of women, I randomly still be hitting. Caught up all in their feelings, cause shame boy, they still be missing. Require a lot of attention, won't put me in detention. Facility, no suspicion, did right like a suspension. Since I lost my mind, the weekend up all night, we jigging. Peeking, and gigging up all night, and we freaking. Thought it was a mirage, a colorful collage. Woke up with two bras, aftermath of menage. One was from Russia, other Madagascar. Had to meet in the bar, rode in my fast car. Thought it was a mirage, a colorful collage. Woke up with two bras, aftermath of menage. One was from Russia, other Madagascar. Had to meet in the bar, rode in my fast car. She said she want Molly, a half a gallon Bacardi. Sometimes I rock her logic, cause it's the life for the party.
Let's just bring that down. My flabber has been gasted once again. It's a no for me. I don't know what to say. Guys, help me out here. Say something in the chat, please. Somebody. Don't leave me here alone to make the comments or you by myself. I don't know. This is not the best. The starting notes were quite jarring, to put it kindly. I had hopes. Right here. And then it just took a turn.
Yeah. Took her to the movies, took her home and made a movie. Dress had to throw Gucci, I ain't give her no roofie.
I feel there are multiple keys happening in every piece of instrument on this track. It is all the keys, every key, all the time at the same time. Yes, Mark, the lyrics are also another layer of mayhem. A lot of women that he apparently is still randomly hitting. Yeah. That's a creative song right there. There's just so much happening. There's so much to address. And so little time to do the addressing. I would say maybe one suggestion is to just try to get the beat in key. Fuck it. Okay. The lyrics are going to be the lyrics, right? Maybe we can leave that for shock value. But maybe not have the beat be a part of the shock value. You feel me? Let's get the instrumental in key. Let's get all of the instruments in the instrumental in the same one key, or at the very least the relative key, right? Relative major, relative minor. And if you're really advanced as music, you can probably do parallel majors and parallel minors. Oh, Lord Christ, mercy, Jesus. Channel says the lyrics were a no for me, but he can flow though, on a positive note. Channel says the beat sounded like stock sounds. The beat was all the beats ever had beated. Let's go ahead and end the poll, because I don't think I would like to know. The results are, before I finish that sentence, the results are 80% not.
It's 80% not, okay? I hit the wrong button. I hit the background music button instead of my voice changer.
Somebody vote. It's 80% not. I'd like to know who voted hot. Unless it's the artist themselves. Then, as you should vote hot for your fucking self. Absolutely. You put it out there. But I have a lot of questions. I would have been so interested to see like the actual project within BandLab, like the beat itself behind the stage, behind the curtains. See what's going on there. But there's only but so much time a girl can have. Lil Terrius, did I get your submission? The queue has been full since the beginning of stream. If you'd like me to listen to your music, it is a $10 super chat or a $9.99 or whatever the fuck YouTube got up there. But it is a minimum of a $10 super chat. And if you do so, you would be skipping the line. Let me know if you're going to do that. I'll give you 3.5 minutes to figure that out while we take a little bit of a break, because if you do decide to super chat, you would be the last track of the evening, because we do technically only have one more submission left to go. So, if that's the case, I'll give you 3.5 minutes to see what we got there. But until we reach those, what do I have to share with you guys? Let's see. If you are in the New York, New Jersey area, I am performing at the Loud Garden Festival July 19th in Jersey City. I will be opening the festival at 2 p.m. and I'll be performing a brand new song. A brand new song, baby. You heard me. If you haven't already, if you're new damn, I cut that shit off mad quick. My bad. If you are new here, if you haven't already, definitely click like on the stream. It helps more than you know. If you are outside of the club, you want to get inside of the club, subscribe to the channel so that you can join the chat. What else do I got for you guys? You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, obviously, TikTok. I've been posting more on there. Yay! If you would like to, definitely join the Discord so that the next time that we do these streams, if you would like to be in front of the line, I do reserve the first 5 slots for Discord members for free $99. And guess what? Joining the Discord is free $99. So definitely feel encouraged to do so if you'd like your music heard at the top of stream the next time. But of course, you will always have that option to skip the line for $10 hairs. American doll hairs. Okay. Let's see. Channel commented for the last track saying, I think the fact that the bass was hitting a bit made them overlook all of the other errors in the beat. But it's kind of like how? It's like, did you also listen to the same? I don't know. It's okay. We all start from somewhere, I guess, right? I don't think it's been 3.5 minutes, but I also feel like it's been long enough. So we're going to move on to the next track, which is also the last track of the evening by Frequency Vibes. Let me get that queued up for you guys. This is the last track of the evening. As always, make sure to vote hot or not in the poll so that we know how you feel. And no matter what you feel, let us know how you feel. How many times am I going to say feel? Let us know what you think. If you like it, let us know. Let us know why. If you don't like it, definitely let us know why. Let's go ahead and share my screen. It's going to be a YouTube link to a short. All right, it's short.
You look into my eyes.
Loot Squad.
When you look into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes,
nothing but hatred. Them that gon' caught up in the matrix.
in my eyes, in my eyes, and I'm caught up in the matrix.
Them gon' caught up in the matrix.
Into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, when you see the
Caught up in the matrix.
into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, and they're caught up in the matrix.
Them no see no shackles, net chain, gold slavery. Deep Space Nine, my mind commences go Brooks Avery. Tree Morpheus, who can we say, G? Ultimate sacrifice into the matrix. Mount Zion, lonely road awakening. Conquer Lion, Selassie, I blood made me. I, Judah tribe, unified statement. Ethiopia, the only true nation. African pride hit like Boombata Nation. African pride hit like Boombata Nation.
When you look into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, and I'm caught up in the matrix.
And then caught up all
when you look into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, and you see the hatred. When you look into my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, and I'm caught up in the matrix.
You can't take everyone to the top lonely. You can't trust anyone but God, not homie. Not nothing, not anything else. Damn blood clot phony. Not anybody anywhere's proof face for supply only. On the downfall of you all, my brethren. Them cast down evil, spell Babylon governing. Through womb and apple, see far from tree judgment. Everlasting fire, burn like fire, suffer suffering.
Let's go ahead and bring it down. I will say one thing. I did not know you could upload YouTube shorts that damn long. Every time I try to do that, they put that shit as a regular video and it looks stupid because it's a vertical video. Mark, to address what you said, if it's the same artist as the last one, I mean, technically speaking, it was submitted under a different name. Even the channel names are different. Right? Frequency Vibrations. That's the spelling that I was telling y'all earlier. Like this freak Quinn C. That's why earlier I had to like take my time looking at it like, what? It's like, sometimes we ain't gotta be that motherfucking, you don't gotta be that creative. You're making it harder for people to search your shit up. You know? Adding more letters is crazy. The poll is still up if you haven't voted. It's the last track of the evening. And speaking of which, since it is the last track of the evening, I will be taking down the pinned message. Hold on, my thingy is blocked. I can't read your comment. Aton says, I get this is reggae / dancehall, which I like, but I thought there were many issues in the mix and the arrangement. Yeah. There's also a part of me that low-key kind of feels like, is this actually like a Caribbean artist? Like the accent feels a little bit forced. Because I know sometimes when I listen to reggae or dancehall, I do not fucking understand patois for the life of me. And it's crazy because I am Caribbean, like I'm Haitian, but Jamaican patois, oh my god, that shit is next level. I need fucking subtitles. But I feel like in this particular instance, like I feel like I can hear every single word. And that's where like the mix up is coming from me, right? Because when I watch Top Boy, right? Like the UK Jamaican boys, please, subtitles, please, immediately. But this particular instance, I don't know. It's, if it is a genuine accent, it's from an Americanized version of it. Like mom and dad is from Jamaica. I am from the United States of America. This is my attempt at imitating the accent that my parents have, but it is not fully there. That's kind of part of like, to me, it feels slightly disingenuous. Because I would have even almost preferred like maybe a singy, songy type track over this. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel fully genuine to me. Even when, like a song like Work by Rihanna, I can't hear all them goddamn lyrics. The patois is difficult. Okay, I need to look it up on Genius. You get what I'm saying? Aton says, right, my wife is Jamaican, so I understand quite a bit, and this didn't sound legit to my ears. Yeah, it's like, it's too clean. I hear every word. As somebody that I know for a fact that I don't even understand Jamaican patois like that. Stop it. Stop fucking playing with me. Jano said, I for sure question the accent. Yeah. Like I hear all the T's, the entire enunciation is clear. As clearly as I'm speaking right now. It's like hey man, welcome to the island. How are you today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fudgesicles? At this point, I feel like I'm just kind of ripping into the song, and I don't want to like discourage anybody from pursuing music, but it's kind of like, you know, if this isn't, it just feels disingenuous. That's all. Not a fan of the hook either, because it just kind of repeats, but it's not like a catchy repeat. Like, you can get away repeating the same thing in hooks, but you have to know how to melodically write the song so that even if it's the same word, the melody at least changes so that it doesn't get boring for the listener. It's like, in my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, in the Matrix. Eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes. Like, okay, we're looking into your eyes. There's a Matrix happening. Oh my gosh. Unless you guys have anything else to say, I'm clipping the poll, baby. We about to wrap up. Let's clip the poll. What do we have, baby? What do we got going on? It is 75% hot.
It's hot? Wow. Didn't see that coming.
75% hot. Wow. You shut my face, right? Maybe it's a Jamaican beat that landed you guys. It could have been. It's decent. I'm surprised. I truly am shocked. And truly I am. That does wrap out the evening. We wrapped out the evening with a hot. I mean, I'm saying we did that. Y'all did that. Congratulations again. Didn't see it coming. With that said, we are coming to the end of stream. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me this Sunday. I'm going to check my phone right now. I'm going to immediately schedule the next stream so that I'm not out here on some BS. I technically was going to take a summer break, but I damn sure was not consistent enough to take a fucking summer break from streaming. So I have it on my calendar. So the next stream you guys should be on the lookout for is going to be July 20th. I don't have anything on my calendar. Good. I should be all right. Yeah, should be good. July 20th is the next stream. Be on the lookout for that. If you want to be in the top 5, the first 5 play that is dedicated to the members of Discord, which is free to join. Nightbot has been dropping to the link to Discord all evening. Check the chat. If you're watching this on repeat, that link will still come up on the chat replay. I do believe there might be a link to the Discord in the description, but I don't remember off the top of my head because I plan these shits out in advance. But at the bare minimum, Nightbot is dropping the link. Check it out. Again, if you haven't already, like the stream, like the video of this stream. It helps the channel tremendously, and it is free 99. And if you haven't by now, subscribe to the channel as well. If you are in the New York, New Jersey area, I am performing July 19th. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the day. That makes sense. Because I'm just like, I feel like I have something happening that weekend. All right, so I guess the day after my performance is when I would be streaming. We might have to push that back a week. Depends on how I feel. But I will be scheduling out the stream that weekend. It's going to be July 20th. Fuck it. Anyway, performing July 19th, Jersey City at the Lincoln Park for the Loud Garden Festival. If you're in the area, check it out. If you're not in the area, listen to my music on Spotify. Nefertiti Gold on all platforms as it's spelled on my YouTube channel. You can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok as well. I'll be online. And if you guys have joined the Discord, I'll be on there later on. I know we spoke to a few people earlier, you know, the ones that are interested in like collabs and stuff. Hit me up. Let's talk. Let's figure something out that works for both of us. And yeah, Estelle, your final comment. I don't want to like not mention it. In regards to the last beat that was played, Estelle says the beat is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Sometimes it be like that. You feel me? Sometimes it be like that. It be like that. Once again, I thank you guys for joining me on this lovely Sunday. I hope you have a great evening, a great week. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I will check you guys out the next time. Have a good one. Where's my I didn't click the button. I was looking for the button. Like, I'm trying to make this shit smooth. Like, okay, guys, bye. Didn't even know where the button was. Anyway, that is the end of stream. I'll catch you guys next time.